Hello participants and welcome to the workshop. This is a quick demonstration on how to navigate the workshop homepage. Once you log in, this is more or less what you will see. The dates might be different depending on when you're taking the workshop, but the rest should be the same. The first thing we suggest you do is go through the workshop tips for success document. This blue text over here is actually a link that will take you to the document. Please go over these carefully and see how certain tasks are accomplished through the Moodle learning management system. And another pre-workshop activity you need to do is go through the checklist over here. These are important tasks that you need to complete before you start your workshop actually. If you're ready to go, you will check this, and this is not graded, so no worries about that. Two important forums in the workshop are the news forum and the help forum. News forum is where you will find important announcements from your facilitator or your workshop producer, and everybody is subscribed to the news forum, so whatever is there will also appear in your emails. Help forum is the place where you can ask questions or if you have any problems, and if you post a message there, either your facilitator or your producer will get back to you as soon as possible. And to post in a forum, you need to click on the forum title, and then once this page comes up, you can click on add a new discussion topic, and you can type your subject, you can type your message, and then post to forum. If you need to add a file to a forum, you can click on add and choose the file. Another way is just dragging and dropping the file to right here. That's also a possibility. From this page, you can also subscribe or unsubscribe from a forum. If you're subscribed to a forum, all the messages posted in that forum will come to your email. And there are two ways to do that actually. You can either click on this blue link here, subscribe to this forum, or you can also change the settings here to send me email copies of posts to this forum. So if you don't want to receive anything, make sure you are not subscribed, and this is set as I don't want email copies of posts to this forum. Alright, I am now going to go back to the workshop page. The way to do is to use the breadcrumb up here. I'm going to click here, and it will take me back to the home page. Alright. Next is the Facilitator Corner. This is the section where your facilitator will post daily multimedia announcements, and they will just appear here, and the transcripts for those will be posted in the news forum. So starting day one, you will start seeing either an audio or a video or some kind of multimedia assignment right here, and they will change each and every day. Next block in our workshop is the introductions. We have an introductions forum where we ask the participants to introduce themselves and start forming an online community. This should take about an hour. Once you post your introduction, read others and respond to theirs if you choose to do so. You can find information about your facilitator by clicking on the facilitator link. And you can also start reading the summary resource and exploring online teaching materials here. If you click on this, it will open a document which you will be needing to as you get ready to jump into your activities throughout the 7 days. All right, the next block is where all the workshop activities are housed, content and activities. There is going to be a live session, and this link will have all the information you need to prepare for the live session, And this one is the link that you will need to click on to attend the live session. Live session date and time is announced right after the attend live session link actually. Next section are where the required activities and readings are listed. The first activity is a required discussion, and right after the name of the discussion you will find the due date for it. The required readings for the required discussion is placed right below it, so you need to go through the required readings, which should take you 30 minutes to be able to post or complete your required discussion activity. In addition to posting a response, you are also required to reply to 2 more participants, and all the information and the directions will actually be over here. Make sure you read the grading and revision info carefully, and if you need, go through the discussion forum tips and tech support link, and also review the workshop grading policies. Going back to the home page, same way you have a second activity and the due date listed here. Required resources for this activity is here. Go through these and then do your required glossary activity. The last link over here is a bibliography of resources, which contains, it's a DGO that contains all the links that have been mentioned throughout the workshop. And one more thing actually, when you all the blue links that you see in the instructions or required reading sections are also links that will take you to other either websites or locations within the workshop. For example, I click this, it will take me to an example. I will now go back to the workshop again. So it's important that you post your assignments on due dates, which are listed here, here. And remember that all workshop and materials will be available to you for a full year, and you will be able to come back to them whenever you want throughout the year. Once you complete all the activities, we ask you to take the workshop survey. It is not graded, but it is a requirement for you to be able to get your award of completion. So once you complete your graded activities, required discussion, required glossary activity, and you got a satisfactory grade, you will then need to complete the workshop survey, which will activate your award of completion. This gray link over here will become blue like these, and when you click on it, you will be able to download your certificate. The last block in our workshop is just links to Sloan C activities and events and some social media sites that we hope you join us. To see your grades, you will need to click on grades link on the gray area, and it will bring up your grade book. Please note, this is not your grades, this is just the range. The discussion, the assignments are graded on a needs revision or satisfactory basis. This is not your grade. Once the grading is complete, your grades will actually appear over on this column and the percentage here, and you'll see feedback if there is any on this column over here. Back to the home page. This actually concludes my navigation demo here. If you have any questions, any problems, please feel free to post them in the help forum. As I said, either your facilitator or your producer will be happy to help. Enjoy your workshop.